Hey guys, Tyra here and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you already been here, thanks for coming back. As you can already tell by the title of the video, today we are doing a November favorites. I've never done one of these videos before, so I decided I wanted to do one before the year ends. So if you want to see some of the products that I have been loving lately, then keep on watching. Before we start today's video, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Please turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time I upload a video. And follow me on Instagram. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so the first product that we will be talking about is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Listen, this product is product of the year, in my opinion. This primer is hydrating, and the thing about it that I like is that it's tacky. It's, you know, it's sticky but not too sticky, so your foundation like holds onto it, but at the same time it's hydrating, it's moisturizing. So this, I don't know, there's just something about it. It's like my Too Faced Hangover Primer gives me moisture, but it does not give you that tacky feeling, that stickiness, that hold that your foundation needs, and this gives you both in one. So that is why I really like this primer. So the next product that I'll be talking about is the Juvia's Place Foundation. I know this foundation came out back in the summer, but since lately I have been loving it. I've been mixing it with my NARS Radiant Longwear foundation, and the two foundations combined together, like, it's perfect because this one is really matte. For me, I don't like when my foundations are too matte, but at the same time, I want that matte. I want it to be matte, but I want it to be dewy. So I like the perfect in between, and mixing both foundation gives me that. And this has the coverage that everybody wants. Like, it's full coverage. So this with my NARS foundation is perfect, and I have been loving this lately. Like, I draw for this more than I do with my Fenty foundation, and if you know me, I love my Fenty foundation. All right, so let's talk about concealers for a minute. This concealer right here by L'Oreal is like everything. Since I discovered this concealer, like, I've been using it non-stop. However, the problem that I have with this concealer is that the shade range is pretty wonky. The shade above this is way too dark, and the shade below it is extremely light. We need an in-between shade between this one. I have 410, and the shade above it, I think it's 412. Yes, so 412. So we need something right in the middle. I have to mix this concealer with something else for it to work with me because it's extremely light. So I only use this concealer under my eyes. And this concealer by ColourPop, oh my god. I tried this for the first time in my recent video. If you haven't seen that, click the link in the description. And I'm in love. This concealer right here reminds me of the NARS, what's it called? Radiant Longwear concealer, the long creamy. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This one, it reminds me of this. It's extremely creamy. It's not matte, but it's not dewy. It's like perfect, and it blends really nice. The shade is amazing. I had a little trouble getting the shade because I was choosing it online, and I didn't know what to choose. So I got the shade, I think this is 175, and I thought it was too light, but then when I applied it, it was perfect. I would mix it with this for like a brighter under eye. I would go like a shade up, but this concealer, if you can't afford this one, because this one is really expensive, this one is like probably $30. This is it. Like, it's really good. I don't know, probably it's a big jump to compare it to this concealer because this concealer is an OG, so probably I'm jumping a little bit to compare it to this, but it's really all right. Oh, I didn't tell you guys the name of the concealer. It's the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer. As I said, I got the shade 175N. So the next product I'm going to be talking about is the Jackie Aina palette. I'm wearing this palette on my eyes today. You got this. This palette is the perfect everyday. This is the everything palette. It's not just everyday. Why did I say everyday? It's like everything palette. It's like everything you need in one palette. I'm not even exaggerating. It's that good. Before, like, this is the only ABH palette that I own. I have a lot of ABH products like lip products and so forth, but in terms of palettes, this is the first one. And it's not just because it's Jackie Aina, but I think you can agree with me that until recently, since Norvina started to do her what you call it, collections, ABH palettes were like, it's just a few. They were mostly neutrals. They're mostly neutral palettes, so we didn't really get a little bit of neutral and colors, and this is what Auntie Jackie did for us. And I love this palette. I live in this palette. If you don't own this palette before the year ends, you should cop this. Another thing that I've been loving lately is the P. Louise base, you guys. I recently tried this product. It's been about for a long time, and I have been loving it. Like, I've been loving it. I'm so used to using concealer on my lids when I'm doing my eyeshadows. But then since I tried the P. Louise base, like, it changes everything. Like, it makes colors pop more on your lids. In my opinion, probably it's just me. But it's concealer, like, it's sticky. Concealer is sticky when you're like blending, so it's hard to like move shadows around. But this doesn't do that, you know? So I really, really like these. And they're cheap. So this next product that I'm going to be talking about is by Farsali. I got it in one of the mini holiday collections. I spoke about this in another video, but of the 4, what do you call it, serums that comes in the collection, like, this one is my favorite. I use this one like before I prime my face. So it's like, it like help with your moisturizer before you apply your primer and foundation. Or you can like mix this with your foundation, or whatever. The foundation is too matte, you can mix this with your foundation. And I really, really love this. So I will, of the 4, I will probably get this one in a full size. All right. Okay, so I have 2 products from Fenty Beauty. You guys, this product is the Fenty Beauty Killawatt Foil in the shade Ruby Riches. This one recently came out for the holidays, and yo, I've never bought one of the Fenty Beauty foils before. This one is my first one, and I saw this by picture on Instagram, and let me tell you, this, like, I'm wearing it today. I'm not sure if you can like tell. It is like the perfect blush. I'm going to swatch it and show you guys. It's like the perfect blush shade with a hint of shimmer. So I had to get it. It's Fenty Beauty has good formula, so I know that the formula would be good and it wouldn't be dry or anything like that. But it's just the color. Like, the color is just so rich, and I think it works for all skin tones. So if you don't own this, you should get it. It's really... So the next thing I have from Fenty Beauty is this gloss. It is a part of the holiday collection. This is the shade Hot Chocolate in the Glossy Posse. And you guys, like, this gloss needs to be a full size. Fenty Beauty needs to like come out with this gloss in a full size, because like, of all the glosses in the collection, like, this one is the best. And I think everybody would agree with me. Like, this is the perfect topper for any nude lip, trust me. So another gloss that I've been loving is this Artist Couture gloss in the shade Uncensored 2.0. So this is like a better version to the old Uncensored gloss. And you guys, I'm wearing it on my lips today. This is my first time getting anything from Artist Couture, and the gloss is amazing. I'm wearing it on my lips today, and the only thing that I did was line my lips with my ColourPop BFF liner. Like, no lipstick, no nothing, just lip liner and the gloss. And it's bomb. It's not uncomfortable. It's not transferring on my teeth or anything like that, like my Fenty glosses do. But it's really, really comfortable. It's not sticky. It has this minty feeling to it that it feels weird when you apply it for the first time, but like, now that I'm used to it, it feels really nice. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be plump in the lips or anything like that, but it just feels tingly and nice. And the gloss is really, really comfortable. The shade is amazing. I will get the other shades from this collection because this is really bomb. And it's pretty cheap because it was, I'm not sure, I don't remember the price, but it was pretty cheap. It was sold out, so I had to go in stores to get it. I'm not sure if it is back online as yet. Yesterday I saw that they posted a restock, but I think it's sold out again. I'm not sure, but it is in Sephora or on the Artist Couture website. So the last product that I'm going to be talking about, I think is going to be my favorite. I think it's my favorite, yeah. And that is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Setting Spray. Yo, if you haven't tried this setting spray, I think you need to. The mist, it's like super fine. It's like super fine, and it smells like something you would want to eat. Other than the fact that it has hyaluronic acid in it, like I'm wearing a matte foundation today, and I set with this spray and all my powders that I applied, and I look extremely dewy, like really, really dewy. This setting spray is amazing. It smells really good. I love my Morphe setting spray, and because of the mist, you know, it's continuous, as the name says, but this one, even though it's not a continuous mist, the mist is really fine, so you're not getting the splotches on your face that you would get from like a regular spray bottle. You get what I mean? I don't know if I'm explaining it correctly, but this setting spray is like, it's a game changer. Believe me, try it. It's really good. I think this will take the place of my Morphe Continuous Mist. I have been looking for a setting spray that would like not take the place really, but like try something new, and I think this is it. This is it. All right, so that is everything. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, I will continue to make these kind of videos because everybody watches them. But with that being said, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.